So let's solve this question. Okay. Same question. This came in the year 2019. Okay. So in this question, they have given a C program. Okay, and at the end, what they are asking, number of times sum will be printed. So just be careful. Be very careful with this line. Number of times sum will be printed. It means what? They are not asking the final value of sum. Okay, it means here they are asking how many times the value of sum will be printed. Okay, because you see here the most of the students, they will make mistake. Okay, although they know the solution, they know how to solve this, but due to this sentence, okay, due to this sentence, they may do some mistake. Okay, what they will do, they will just write the ultimate value of sum, but here something different is asking. They are asking how many times the value of sum will be printed. Okay, so it means what? Here you can see a while loop is there, and inside the while loop, the value of sum is getting printed. It means what? You see how many times this while loop is running. Okay, this question may be may be asked like this: number of times the while loop is executed. Fine. So anyway, now we are going to solve this question. Fine. You see here some three of local variables which are declared as float. Okay, they are being initialized. Sum is equal to 0.0, j is equal to 1.0, and I is equal to 2.0. So let me write here: sum is equal to 0.0, j is equal to 1.0, and I is equal to 2.0. Fine. So now here you see while loop is there, and inside the while loop, what is the condition? I by j, just let me write this, I by j greater than 0.0625. Okay, so it means what? We have to keep on executing the while loop if this condition is true, and if this condition is false, then the while loop will be broken. Fine. So now you see here how to check this condition. Just remember the precedence associativity rule. Okay, so here it means what? This part should be calculated first. I by j part should be calculated first. This part. After that, whatever value you will get, just compare with this. Okay. So let's start solving. So here you see I by j. So what is the value of I? The value of I is 2.0. Okay. So rather than writing 2.0, just write here 2. Okay. Just for your convenience. Okay. So 2 by, what is the value of j? 1. Okay. Here I am not writing 2.0 by 1.0. Okay. 2 by 1. Okay. So 2 by 1 is 2. Fine. So 2 greater than 0.0625. Yes, it is greater. Since this condition is true, so it is greater than 0.0625. Since this condition is true, the value of j will be updated. So just wait. So since this condition is true, so the value of j will be updated. So what is the value of j? J is equal to j plus j. It means what? The value of j will become, what was the initial value of j? 1. So 1 plus 1. So the value of j is 2. Okay. So just write here 2. Fine. Okay. Now sum is equal to sum. So don't write here. Okay. Just write here. Okay. So j is equal to j plus j. It means what? 1 plus 1. That is 2. And after execution of this line, now execute this line. Sum is equal to sum plus I plus j. Sum is equal to sum plus, so what is the value of sum? 0 plus I by j. So I by j means what? The value of I is 2. Fine. So the value of I is 2. So what is the update? I by, what is the updated value of j? The updated value of j is 2. 2 by 2. So it means what? The value of sum is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So it means what? Now after execution of this line, we will execute this line. So it means what? If we will execute this line, what value of sum will be printed? 1. Okay, 1 will be printed here. Fine. Actually 1.0 will be printed because the all the variables are declared as float. Okay, but you'd no need to write here 1.0 because they are not asking for the output. They are asking for the number of times the while loop will get printed. Fine. So here you see 1.0 will be printed. Fine. Now, okay. So after the execution of this line, we will come here again. So you see, yes. So now you see again this condition will be checked. You know, here you just notice one thing: the value of I will never be changed. Only the value of j and sum will be changed. So here I will remain as 2. Fine. Okay. So what is the updated value of j? The updated value of j is 2. Okay. So now 2 by 2. 2 by 2 is 2 by 2 greater than 0.0625. Yes. 2 by 2, it means what? 2 by 2 is 1. 1 is greater than 0.0625. Since this condition is true, okay, so now execute this line. Fine. So, what is this line? J is equal to j plus j. So, previously, what was the value of j? The value of j was 2. Okay. So, now 2, so j is equal to 2 plus 2. So, j is equal to, just write here 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2. That is 4. Okay. And now sum is equal to sum plus I by j. So, what was the previous value of sum? The previous value of sum was 1. So, just write here 1. In place of sum, just write 1 plus I by j. So, what is the value of I? The value of I will always remain as 2. So, what is and what is the value of j? That is 4. Okay. So, 1 plus 2 by 4. So, what is 1 plus 2 by 4? Just calculate it. It will be 1.5. Okay. Fine. So it means, and after the execution of this line, the value of updated value of sum will be printed. That is 1.5 will be printed. So till now you see the sum has been printed 2 times. One time and this is second time. Fine. And now again, okay. Let's come here. While I by j. Okay. The value of I is 2, but the updated value of j is 4. Fine. Updated value of j is 4. So now 2 by 4 greater than 0.0625. Yes, 2 by 4 is greater than 0.0625. So execute this line. J is equal to j plus j. It means what? J is equal to, what is the updated value of j? 4. 4 plus 4. So j is equal to 4 plus 4. It means what? The value of j is 8. Fine. And sum is equal to sum plus I by j. So what is the value of sum? What was the previous value of sum? 1.5. Just write 1.5 in place of sum. 1.5 plus I by j. It means what? 2 by, what is the value of j? 8. Fine. So just calculate it and see what value you are getting. 1.5 plus what is 2 by 8? 2 by 8 is 1 by 4. So what is 1 by 4? 1 by 4 is 0.25. So it means what? What value you are getting? Just calculate it. 1.5 plus 0.25. Okay. 1.75. Okay. So 1.75. And after this, just print the value 1.75. So till now you see, while loop has been executed 3 times. Okay. The value has been, the value of sum has been printed thrice. Okay, till now. Okay. So now again let's come here I by j. So the value of I is already 2 and the value of j has become 8. Fine. So just write 8 in place of j. So now 2 by 8. 2 by 8 is what? 2 by 8 is 0.25. Okay. So 0.25 is greater than this number. Okay. So since the condition is true, so execute this line. J is equal to j plus j. So j is equal to j plus j means what? What is the value of j? 8. J is equal to 8 plus 8. It means what? 16. So the value of j is 16. So now execute this line. Sum is equal to sum plus I by j. So what is the value of sum? The value of sum is 1.75. 1.75 plus I by j. I is 2 and j is 16. Fine. So 1.75 plus 1 by 8. Okay. So just calculate it. What is 1 by 8? Value of 1 by 8 is 8 1 is 8, 2, 8 is 16, 4, 0.125. Okay. 0.125. So just evaluate this. 1.75 plus 0.125. So what you will get? 578. 1.875. You will get 1.875. Fine. Now till now you see the loop has been executed 4 times. Okay. Now again you see, just check the condition I by j. So what is the value of j here? 16. Just write 16 here. So now 2 by 16. So what is 2 by 16? 2 by 16 is 1 by 8. And you know 1 by 8 is greater than 0.0625. Okay, since this condition is true, just execute this line j is equal to j plus j. So what is j is equal to j plus j? The value of j is 16. It means what? J is equal to 16 plus 16. So 16 plus 16 is what? What is 16 plus 16? 32. So the updated value of j is 32. Fine. And now just execute this line. So sum is equal to sum plus I by j. What is the value of sum? 1.875. Okay, just write here 1.875. In place of sum, just write 1.875. 1.875 plus. What is the value of j here? The value of j is I by j. What is the value of I? I is 2 and the value of j is what? J is 32. It means what? Just calculate this. Fine. So 1.875 plus 2 by 32. So what is 2 by 32? 1 by 16. So just calculate 1 by 16. You will get 16 is 96, 4, 16 2 is 32, 8. So the value of this part is 0.0625. So just add 1.875 with it. Fine. So 1.875 plus 0.0. This is calculation part. You can do it yourself. Okay. So the value of sum will be what? 1.9375. Fine. Okay. So now again come here. Let's check the condition. I by j. So since now you see the value of sum is printed here. So now again come here and let's check the condition I by j. So what is the value of I? The value of I is 2. And what is the value of j? The value of j is 32. Fine. So 2 by 32. What is 2 by 32? Just now we have calculated the value of 2 by 32 as what? 0.0625. Okay. So 2 by 32 is 0.0625. So now 0.0625. So now is 0.0625 greater than 0.0625? Obviously no. It means what? This condition is false. Since this condition is false, we will come out from the while loop. Okay. So the while loop is broken. So it means what? Now now we will not execute these 3 lines. It means what? When this while loop is broken, till then, how many times the value of sum has been printed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Okay. So here the answer will be 5 because they are asking number of times sum will be printed. So 5 times. So the answer is 5 times. Fine. And if they ask what is the final value of sum, so this question can be asked in three ways. The first one is what they have asked in the GATE 2019 paper. How many times the value of sum will be printed? 5 times. Okay. And they may also ask you like this: what is the final value of sum at the end? So the final value of sum at the end is 1.9375, and also they may ask what are the values of sum that are printed. So then you have to write all these values. Okay. So anyway, they have asked the number of times the sum will be printed, and the answer is 5. Okay. So that's all about this question. So we will move to the next question. Thank you.